Welcome along to Creative Card Making here at QVC. It's absolutely wonderful to have your company. I know so many of you have been watching. Many of you have been watching virtually since midnight when Dawn and I launched today's special value.
Isn't that incredible? It's lovely that you stay with me all day. It's brilliant.
Isn't it wonderful? And the reason why we do stay with you is because, of course, you've got all of the experience, and sometimes I think we get so spoilt for having you here that we forget to mention your pedigree. Just tell us about some of the things that you've achieved.
It's like a dog. Thank you, Catherine.
No, it's in a very positive way, you understand.
Oh dear, sorry, it's just been a giddy day. That last 2 hours with Sarah was so funny. No, I have my own business, obviously, up in Lancashire. My sister runs, my family run the business for me. Been crafting since the year dot, since being a baby. Done loads of magazine things, DVDs, travelled all over the world teaching as well, which is fabulous. And here is my home, here at QVC.
Oh, that's lovely to know. And we do feel right at home when we've got Dawn here with us. And we've got so many exciting things in this hour. So don't worry if you did miss out on the Today's Special Value. Because the Today's Special Value is sold out, we can look forward to a one-time only in this hour. And we've got a hot pick. We've got some new things. We've got some things which we've only just got back in stock that you've been waiting for. So without further ado, let's dive straight in and tell you some of those things that are coming up. 584268. We always manage to secure really good prices when it comes to sticker sheets, and as you can see there, you've got 48 sheets for £19.13. Dawn, the value is just tremendous,
incredible value, because a sheet of peel-offs are 79p minimum nowadays. Sometimes you can pay £1 for them. You've got 48 sheets there. These are 3D stickers, so you are building up a decoupage picture, Catherine, not just flat stickers.
And that seems to be the buzzword of the moment in crafts, decoupage. So if you like the idea of that, please do go for that straight away if you'd like to. We'll come to it later with some full demonstrations. Also, we'll be showing you the set of 6 luminous metallic rainbow ink abilities. £18.86 is the price for those. 581963. What can we achieve with those?
Well, you can get great, fantastic effects here. You can use them with spray water. You can also sponge with them. You can use the little sponges that you get in the kit and put the paint on the corner of them and actually drag and create different patterns.
And again, a demonstration will be given on those a little bit later, but that doesn't stop you placing your order for them right now. Brand new today. We promised you plenty of new things throughout the day. This is gorgeous. You've got 30 sheets of coloured glitter paper, not just plain sheets by any means. £24.10. You've got 30 sheets. Oh, there are colours, aren't they?
There are colours, they're pinks and purples. You've actually got some greens and blues in there as well, in my kit, right here anyway.
Oh, absolutely.
And you can see they're gorgeous. They're handmade, they've got glittery, they've got embroidery on them, just all sorts of gorgeous, lush papers there.
Oh, we almost need a drum roll for this. It is our one time only. Now, what that means, the price is only valid for this hour. So once we get to 6 o'clock, you won't be able to get these at £19.96. Look at how much you're saving there. It's incredible, and it's not something old that maybe we're trying to get rid of. It's quite the reverse. It's something which is brand new, and you are saving a massive amount there. Well, I say a massive amount. It certainly is going to help you with your P&P, isn't it? It's a massive amount when you consider the price.
But not only that, you know, you can pay so much money for just plain cardstock anyway. You're looking at least 16p a sheet for just plain A4 cardstock. But this is, I think, I haven't got to the cardstock, I've got to the paper because I haven't even seen it properly yet, but it's double-sided. The papers are double-sided. You've two contrasted, well, coordinating colours on either side. So if you like cut work or lasso work or using punches, it would be a great one to go for.
But do remember that one-time only price is only available for this hour. At the end of the hour, it will be £24.25. 250 of you have jumped to the phones already. This really is such a buzzing hour. We've got so many exciting things for you, and I love it when we have a hot pick as well. A hot pick, unlike the Today's Special Value where we only have one every single day, a hot pick we have between 3 and 5, and the reason why we've been giving this special attention is because it's been so popular in the past here at QVC. It's only just back in stock for you. £15.66 is the price, 584247, and it's 2 packs of clear silicone stamps. These are stunning, and I've seen you use them with so many of your own card designs.
Well, they are beautiful, and this is a special value as well, £15.66, Catherine. We've got 2 sets of acrylic stamps, and if you look here, you can see we've got beautiful filigree designs. We've got the little rose there, more roses, thank you, best wishes, thoughtful, unforgettable, always and forever. Let Love Bloom, Trust, Fragrance. We've got the little sunflower down there, another rose, and a lovely little border. So that's our first set.
They actually nice gift just in themselves, the way that they look. They're very presentable.
They are presented really nicely, and this is the actual set itself. Now, it doesn't come with an acrylic block, but many of you already have acrylic blocks that you can use. So that's our very first set there.
What if you don't have an acrylic block?
If you don't have an acrylic block, but you have an ink pad, quite often it will stick onto the front of your ink pad case like this. Yep.
Excellent.
And use that. So this is our second set over here too as well. And we've got beautiful stamps here again in the garden. We've got the watering can, we have spring, we have dragonflies, leaves, autumn. Moving down, we've got the dragonfly, a tree, a butterfly. There is harmony in the sky, with every leaf a miracle. And just hiding there behind the little L is a butterfly. I'm just wondering actually whether JJ can get me a black StazOn ink pad and some Marvel Le Plume pens, because I would really like to have those over here.
Oh my goodness, 200 of these have sold already. We've only been on air a few minutes for this show, so just don't be too long in reaching for the phones.
Now here we've stamped that with the black StazOn, so you can see that detail beautifully. And then we've coloured it in with our Marvel Le Plume pens. Here, just simple little flower, but isn't that pretty? And then Trust down at the bottom. Always and Forever, and with a little border around the outside of there too. The butterfly is, now we've put the butterflies on, done multicolour inking onto that stamp before we've actually pressed it down. And then we've added a touch of glitter over the top of it. So that looks really natural, doesn't it?
It's very realistic, the image of them.
Here we've used a little sunflower stamp and we've put some glossy accents in the centre of there, so you can see how pretty they are.
So busy on the phones.
And that beautiful rose impression as well. So really nice, crisp impression. And you can see that one's been embossed. We've actually embossed that one in the red embossing powder, red pearl. Have we got my ink pad, JJ, sneaking in at that side there, Catherine?
Come on, JJ. Ah, right, I've got to go for a little walk and grab it. No, Dawn's going for a little walk and grabbing it. Do make sure that you get on the phones as quickly as you can for this, because it is flying out. Oh, everyone always wants to see JJ, but you don't get to see him often.
See him. I read that thread. Have you read the thread on the website?
I still haven't read that. No, I haven't had a chance today.
You have to. You have to.
What Dawn's talking about is her website, where you can go onto a crafting forum. It's fantastic because you can ask other people advice on things. If you're thinking, how do I make my mats and layers and all that sort of thing, someone else will normally answer your reply, even if it's not one of Dawn's team. Then there's a great community on there helping each other out. At the bottom of your screen, you should see throughout the show details of the forum. It's topazcrafts.tv. With the W's, of course,
it is topazcrafts.tv, and that's the new forum on there. Plus, there is the information on there for events that we are running. This next weekend, Leonie and I are up in Lancashire, and I'm doing last-minute Christmas cards on Saturday and trading for ATCs. And also on Sunday, Leonie's joining me Sunday morning for trading, and afternoon I'll be there in the shop as well. So come along and meet me and some of my girls. Now, I've stamped that one out, Catherine, and then we can colour it in. So we can use our Marvel Le Plume pens to do a touch of colouring to this. Now, I'm going to use my good old water brush. Let's see if it's got some water in it. No, it would help if it had a bit more water in it, but...
You'd think these shows were planned, wouldn't you?
Oh, do you know? We try. We try and plan them, but it doesn't always go to plan. And then what I'm doing here, now it depends on the card that you have got, I have to say, whether it will work better like a watercolour or whether it's sitting. Can you see how this isn't moving round so well on this paper? Some of it moves incredibly well, some of it doesn't.
We are getting depth, though.
Yeah, it does create good depth. But what you can also do is if you go back to your acrylic block and scribble onto there, then you're going to be able to create a better effect with the watercolour itself and move that colour around more specifically.
Do you know what I've been saving? Since I've been doing my crafting, I've been saving, you know how you get makeup brushes with a lot of the makeup, but you can just have too many because you get one in every compact. They're really useful for crafting for this kind of purpose. If you don't have a special water brush pen, then of course you can use your old makeup brushes.
Good idea. And you can see there how now just colouring that in, doing a little colour wash over the top of that. This is where I've put the pen on specifically, but again I can go back and build up more colour.
So good, they're so precise, aren't they?
It is a very good image here. So this is just the little rose that I've done here. You can see there. So let me show you again. This is the rose. Trying to put a Marvel Le Plume pen back on top of that. It's not good, is it? That's
one of those days for you, isn't it?
It is one of those days.
I blame the football card.
In black. The football card, I was thinking about that this morning. I'm glad you took it with you. Now, we've got the rose stamp there in black. This one has been embossed, though, and then just coloured in. Just to run you back through some of these designs, can I tell you, these designs were originally, some of these designs were originally from Personal Stamp Exchange, which was the largest in its time stamp company in the world, and unfortunately they went out of business a number of years ago. I don't think it was because of the designs. I think the husband and wife split up. Bit of gossip in the industry here. They're from the States, so they won't be watching, hopefully. But actually, they were incredible designs, and they've now been bought by some other companies and brought back. This was one of the PSX images. So some of you really stampers that have been around for a long time will recognise some of these images, and now it's nice to have them in different sizes as well.
So something really wonderful did come out of their union. We've got these beautiful stamps. Sorry, I'm being a bit tongue-in-cheek there. Around 500 of you have now gone for these. Remember, they are just back in stock. And that means that, of course, they were so popular last time that some people were bound to have missed out last time, so they'll be the first on the phones now.
Just to show you, they cling, OK? They're a cling stamp, so you just take them off the sheet off here, put them back on the sheet afterwards, so just peel it off there, and then you can just cling them onto the acrylic block, OK? But as I said, if you don't have an acrylic block, use your little ink pad like this. This one actually has a little grid on the side of it, so that's not a good one to use.
It's always about thinking outside of the box and actually trying these different things like this. It's really good. Once you get going, the ideas start flowing, don't they?
You just have to get stuck in and have a go. That's what it's all about. So if we ink this up just to show you, and then we can stamp this one here too.
We would welcome your texts. If you want to give us a text, it's 80QVC or 80782. Or if you want to come through, if you've got any crafting questions that you want answered directly, then you can come straight through. Sophie is waiting in the gallery to take your call and speak to you. Remember, we'll pay for the cost of the call. Just dial 0800 54 44 34, and we would love to have a chat with you. One of the ladies in the forum, I know it's her birthday, and she asked me to wish her a happy birthday. And I must admit that your name has gone right out of my head, but you know who you are, so a very happy birthday to you.
Bless you.
See, I still have my blonde moments despite being brunette.
You do have your blonde moments, you do. We all do, I think. OK, so just a little... Can you see that? How clear is that? How precise is that?
It looks like someone's actually drawn it with a pen.
It's lovely, isn't it? It's a really nice image. OK, I just want to show you as well. I'm going to turn this over and I move over to my pearlescent. I'm dreadful, I'm staying for the roses. Really bad.
You get so much in there, remember. You've got the dragonflies, which I think are one of your favourites. I see them on lots of your cards.
Oh, I do like dragonflies, very much so.
You've got all the different sentiments as well, because sometimes it's the message stamps that can be, you know, the most valuable in some ways. So you've got thank you, best wishes, thoughtful, unforgettable, always and forever, let love bloom, trust, fragrance, in the garden, autumn, with every leaf a miracle, there is harmony in the sky. Really beautiful sentiments that you've got in there as well, remember.
Well, how many stamps do we have exactly? Let's count how many we're getting from Money as well. How many images?
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27.
27 images for £15.66. So I think that's extremely good going. And they are, you can actually wash these with Simple Green. We sell that here at QVC. Or you can use washing up liquid with them as well. If you're using the stays on ink pads, obviously you might need a permanent.
And they will carry on sticking. They're not like a short-term use.
So there I have created a background paper. And I've actually used the next kit, which is our Brilliance ink pads, to do this. And I'm going to put embossing powder over the top of here. So I'm using the pearl powder, completely cover it, just kick the excess of that off so it doesn't matter how much we actually pop on. Unfortunately, because it's so hot in the studio, it started to dry already, so I might not get a very good coverage of my embossing powder with it.
Now, the embossing powders that we're talking about are actually on your screen now. You get the set of 3 Brilliance ink pads and the embossing powders as well for £21.36, 581735. And by the way, if you were going for our hot pick, the one that we saw just before this, it works out 58 pence per stamp, per image.
That's great.
You would never get that if you're talking about your big wooden back stamps.
No, you wouldn't.
Plus the storage space is great too.
Yep, they carry so much more space. Now here, some of it has actually stuck because it started to dry because it's so warm in here. But you can see, if you look over here, the last one that I did, can you see that beautiful pearly edge to that raised pearly edge? So really beautiful finish there.
Already less than 200 of these now remain. So if you do want yours, it's wise to get on the phone sooner so you're not disappointed.
Now, let me explain to you Brilliance ink pads. The Brilliance ink pads are the ones to use on vellum. They work on cast-coated surfaces like gloss card. They work on shrink plastic. They work on pretty much anything. Now, this kit is coming in 3 different colours. We've got pearlescent ivy, the green. We've also got Mediterranean blue and the pearlescent crimson. Now, they are a pearlescent finish, so they give a beautiful shimmer. They do dry and become permanent for you, but they stay wet long enough to put the embossing powder in normal room temperature. Obviously, it's very hot
and
here in the
they're raised
studio.
up as well, aren't they? What's the benefit of that?
Well, you can ink any size of stamp by having them raised. Now, when they come to you at home, they have this cover on. Please don't throw this cover away. You want to keep the cover because it keeps the ink fresher for you to be able to use it time and time again. Now, not only are we getting the 3 actual ink pads, we are then getting pearl plum embossing powder. We're also getting pearl blue and holographic embossing powder. Now, these will give you different looks. Now, what I've done here is used the 3 ink pads, dragged it down the paper and put the pearl blue, the pearl plum and the holographic. So it looks entirely different every time.
Very intense, aren't they?
If you use the powders, Catherine, just over on white card with a Versamark ink pad or embossing, you're getting just a pearly finish with them. You've got the holographic and the pearl blue, the pearl plum.
Oh, that's so pretty.
Really gorgeous, aren't they? They
I don't think
fabulous.
it comes across quite as well as we can see it with our own eyes.
But look at it on black. You can see the
tricky.
definition on black. Holographic reflects different prisms of light. And then you've got the pearl plum, pearl blue, and the ink pads on their own. So absolutely gorgeous to work with. Fantastic ink pad set.
Really beautiful. So you've got the 3 embossing powders and the set of 3 Brilliance ink pads. 581735, £21.36. And if you love the butterflies that you just saw Dawn showing using those ink pads, it's actually included in this kit, which is our hot pick. 584247, 2 packs of clear silicone stamps, works out 58p per image, so that's like 58p per stamp, and plus think of the storage space that you will gain by having something like this instead. £15.66 just back in stock.
Sorry to correct you, but it's not the butterfly in the first kit. It's very similar,
isn't it?
No.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry. You have got a butterfly in the first.
It is the papillon.
Very similar. There
it is very similar. That's the butterfly you're getting in the first
let me show
kit.
you the difference. It's worth showing you.
That's the butterfly you're getting in the kit. That was my old papillon.
Oh,
but you can see
I
there
beg
how
your
beautiful
pardon.
they are.
See, I'm a bit like you with your flowers. I don't know my butterflies quite so well. But you have got gorgeous butterflies in there all the same. Now, we do have a one-time only in this hour, and that is something very special. It only comes along if today's special value sells out, and it has sold out around about an hour ago. 600 of you have gone for this already, and we haven't even really shown you exactly what you're getting there, but it speaks for itself. 100 sheets of coloured card with 100 coordinating papers, double-sided card, remember, 584550, and it is brand new today, but that one-time only price is only valid till the end of this hour. Now, we've got something else which is brand new today, still to come in this hour. It's a pack of 70 pearlised A6 square and slim cards and envelopes, brand new today at £24.10. Beautiful. You love your pearlised, don't you?
I do love pearlised, and they are so, so pretty. So we have got the edge embossed all the way around them. And we've also got them in different sizes, so beautiful pearlescent matching envelopes with the cards.
Really gorgeous. 584829, that is the item number. And I just want to say thank you for all the cards that you send through to us as well. We keep receiving them, they're lovely.
Here's one of Wednesday's hot picks. Find out the best-kept secret of a good night's sleep with the Northern Nights Luxury Gusset Bafflebox Uncrushable Featherbed. The featherbed's available on 4 easy payments of £19.50 for the single, £25.50 for the double, £27.75 for the king size, and £30.75 for the super king for the first time. Don't miss out. Snuggle up in Northern Nights, Wednesday at 10 a.m.
In 1877, Marguerite Stuyve purchased a sewing machine and established the Felt Mail Order Company selling toy animals. Her nephew Richard soon joined the company and would be instrumental in designing Stuyve's famous jointed bears. On QVC, we'll be unveiling 3 whole hours of prestigious Stuyve collectibles, including some exclusive and limited Christmas pieces. The Stuyve Winter Wonderland, 3 hours Wednesday from 7 p.m.
We are creative card making here at QVC, the nation's favourite shopping channel. And in fact, when it comes to craft, Dawn, of course, is an award-winning crafter with books, with videos, with trips to Portugal.
Not the book yet, that's next year.
Oh, well, it's on its way
Magazines,
anyway.
lots of magazines. But I have to look what I've... Butler and Wilson.
I know, don't we look
did you notice
Christmassy?
it?
I did.
Doesn't that look lovely?
So
and I
pretty.
thought also that this would be fabulous to put on a card, a Christmas card to give to somebody, and then they would actually have it to wear over the Christmas season. Isn't that lovely?
Oh, that's
but gorgeous.
such a nice
In fact, I've got the
idea.
item number here. This is my pick. 328770. That's 328770.
That
Isn't
is
it lovely though? I
gorgeous.
really like that.
I do love Butler and Wilson. I've got a pair of earrings I'm going to pop on for the Michelle Hope hours that I've got coming up. I thought they were a bit too glam for the crafting hour, but of
You're
course
looking
I
very
will be
glam, actually, I have to say.
Well,
That's why I
thank
put
you
my
very
shirt
much.
on, you see. I thought we'd be red and green, Christmas
Yeah, it's
together.
nice, isn't it? We're a Christmas team, getting you all ready for
We
Christmas.
just need some nice glasses of champagne. And
I know, it's not
something
much to
celebrate.
ask, is it?
No.
Bit of Christmas pudding.
Oh, we're crafting.
Wouldn't go amiss. Anyway, we're going to move forward just now and let you know what we've got next. This is what we mentioned just a few moments ago. It's brand new today. Always great when we get new kits in. It's quite exciting. 584-829. 100 of you just couldn't wait until we came to them in full and you jumped to the phones. You've got yours. They're on the way to you. £24.10 is the introductory price for a pack of 70 pearlised A6 square and slim cards and envelopes. You've done some lovely things with these.
Well, do you know, Catherine, we actually had some of these designs in a Today Special Value earlier this year, and everybody loved the cards so much and wanted more of the cards. So we've had these put together especially for you. And you can see here, this has a little aperture in the centre of it. Actually, no, we've cut the aperture in. Oh, so we put a sticker on there and cut the aperture around it. But it's got this beautiful little border running
That's a good
around
tip, though.
the
I never
edge.
thought of that, putting
Yeah.
a sticker frame and then cutting the
within
inside
it.
out.
Yeah, those epoxy stickers, the garden stickers that we had on earlier, they're fabulous for that.
Christopher Robin.
Yeah, isn't he lovely? Oh. Two alike by far.
Oh, it's
The
in
little
stereo.
birthday, yeah. You can see here the little birthday girl. You can stamp onto them, you can do paper pricking onto them. You could use Today's Special Value if you manage to get it. It has gone. Here we've used some of those 3D stickers with that handmade paper as well. And we've just rubbed down the side of the best wishes. And those must be in this kit as well, are they in there too? Oh, Jane's used that one. Oh, best check that one. Then we've got the tool cards here as well. Yes, of course they are. Thank you. See, I didn't get to see this one before. Do you know,
You've had that many hours today.
I've had
It's
that
8
many
hours in
hours.
total,
I know,
isn't it?
and I don't get to do. So we all work on separate hours at times. You know, we've got 8 hours to do for a full day, so we tend to have different hours to do. And you can see here, this is the card itself. So really delicate. If we can see
Very
really
fine
closely,
detail, isn't it?
It's like a little ivy leaf that's trailing around the edge of the card. So you've got the ivy leaf there, like little berries in between it.
Very
so you can
elegant
see
look,
there
isn't it?
how pretty that is. So we've got gorgeous colours, the soft mint, magnolia, silver, the pale lilac, white, the lavender, the powder blue, copper, and chocolate, and the pale pink. And those are with the ivy border around it. Then we've got the Best Wishes border around it. Then we also have the A6 cards. So you've got square and A6 cards here in all of those colours. Again, with the ivy border and the Best Wishes border. You've got some of the cards. These are the fold back ones, Catherine, that have the Best Wishes down one side so you
I
can
wondered
chalk
why they were
them.
coming through the other way.
Yeah.
Oh, we've got fewer than 100 of these now. You don't realise how much 70 is until you see all of this together.
And then you've got the tall slim cards too.
My
Tall
favourite.
slim ones are really nice. And then you've also got those with the Best Wishes and with the ivy border. So gorgeous cards.
It's just gorgeous in chocolate. Lovely. I can't have any chocolate today. I was in my dressing room, had a great big pear drop sweetie and cracked half my tooth away. It was really nasty.
I know.
So no chocolate for me
No chocolate today.
But you can have your chocolate in that gorgeous card kit there. Remember, you've got not just the chocolate, but a multitude of beautiful colours.
Matching
all in
pearl
pearl
envelopes
eyes.
too, which
really
finishes them off
beautiful.
lovely.
584-829, the item number, brand new today at £24.10. Now, we're approaching limited stock on that one, believe it or not. Gosh, that was quick. 584-268, 48 sheets of gold and silver 3D peel-off stickers, £19.13. Now, these are not only very good value, but they're very special kind of peel-off stickers, aren't they?
Well, they are, because these give you an entirely different look. So decoupage is very much in vogue at the moment, and you can see here actually building the stickers up. If I tilt that to the side, then perhaps you can see it a little bit better. We're building the stickers step by step on top of each other, and at the same time we've been sticking them onto different colours of paper, so you've got a little bit of a contrast there.
I like that look.
So that's our butterfly stickers, using the cards from the last kit and just a touch of chalk down the side of there. Here again, you can quite simply just put them onto different coloured papers. Decorative papers here, and you can see it's really nice. It's not flat, it's got a little bit more 3D to it. And you can see again, we've used the butterflies here, just putting those on mirror card, but that looks really pretty. The roses too, just building the little roses up. And look at this, I love this little toadstool girl.
Oh, isn't that sweet?
Isn't she pretty? Or is it a little boy? It's a little fairy anyway. And then we've got a flower basket, and you can tell we like butterflies, can't you?
Beautiful.
Okay.
Do you know what I really like about these is the fact that they are a shiny finish, because I know many people love the decoupage, but often you've got the florals. They seem to be the predominant variety of decoupage, but this is with your peel-off, so it gives a different look.
It is, it's very different. And what I would do as well, just to show you, before I go on to this, is stick them onto card, and then you can colour them in. Okay, so put them onto card, then you start cutting them out. So add your colour, whether it's with chalks or pens or whatever, or you can put them onto coloured paper, cut them out, and then they build up nicely. Now, I just want to run through these designs for you, and you can see what we've got. So we've got champagne glasses, we've got bride and groom here.
Sweet.
And you are getting, I think, is it 2 of each of the designs. We've then got the little patio outside with all the garden chairs there, so 2 of those in silver. We've got, this is a little motorbike, and he's zipping around on the motorbike with a little girl on the back.
Yeah.
It is hard to see, but it actually is really good.
It's when you peel them off you can really see, isn't it?
You can see the detail far best. So that's a little girl there. We've got sunflowers and butterflies. We've got butterflies again, lots of butterflies, in fact, different designs in those. Then we have roses in the little frames. We also have the little toadstool, little person sat on the toadstool. We've got flowers there too, little sunflowers. We've got parcels, and we've got the beautiful flower baskets. We've also got the little house there with the little children outside. And then we've got them all again in gold. So you're getting 2 of them each, in gold and in silver.
And in your shop, for 1 sheet of peel-off, Dawn, around about
79 pence is the price
so
on
79
peel-off.
times 48. We'll get Wayne, our producer, to work that out for us. He's very good with his maths, he is. And while you start making a card, actually that would work out at £37.92. Well done, Wayne.
Okay,
That's
there you
quick.
go, very quick.
So that's how much you'd be paying if you went to Dawn's shop. That's not to put Dawn's shop down. It's just to say that if you want a bulk package, then you're going to be saving more money with QVC.
Well, can I tell you, I've actually been into some shops in London, and they're £1 a sheet. So they're much dearer up here in the south than they are in the north.
Nearly £50.
Yeah,
My
they're £1 a
goodness.
sheet. I've actually been into shops and picked them up and thought, wow, £1 a sheet.
And it's horses for courses. So if you only want 1 sheet, then by all means pop in and get one for 79 or even £1. But if you're really going to be using lots of these, then you might as well get this bumper bargain selection. Jacqueline is on the phone to speak to us from Hull. Hello, Jacqueline.
Hello, ladies.
Hi.
Hello, Dawn. Nice to speak to you.
Oh, thank you. It's lovely to speak to you, Jacqueline. You've been watching all day.
Oh, yes. I'm disabled, so I don't go far.
Oh, well, have you had a few treats, though?
Yes, yes.
Have you?
The last one I just ordered is the clay stamps.
Okay.
Oh, our hot pick.
Yeah, I love clay stamps.
Oh,
I don't
lovely.
think you can beat them.
What do you love about them?
Well, the fact that you can see where you put in the stamp
Yeah.
on your card, whatever card you're using, and you can get it straight.
Yes.
So looking through to see that it is right, you know.
Yeah.
They're really lovely, and like Dawn and you, I love butterflies and fairies and.
Oh, you'll love the dragonflies, Jacqueline, when you see those.
Definitely.
Oh, gorgeous.
Yeah.
They are. It's a lovely kit.
And they're so space-saving as well, because you haven't got all of the blocks to store. You've just got them very slimline.
Get a lot more for your money as well, don't you?
Yes, you do, definitely, and they don't take up so much room. I mean, I could sell the shop some stamps, believe me. I've got
You've got a few.
That's a problem, isn't it?
It is, yes.
Did you get today's special value by any chance?
No, I didn't,
sorry.
dear, because, well, I was a bit late in going trying to get through, I should say.
Oh, well, at least you've got lots of one-time onlys to look forward to.
Oh, yes. I'll get some lovely things. I've been crafting now since I was about 12 years old.
Oh, fantastic. Oh,
and I'll be 69 in January.
Oh,
so it's a lot of years.
Oh, we'll have a very happy birthday in January if we don't
thank
speak
you,
before.
ladies.
And make sure you have a very happy Christmas and maybe treat yourself to another Christmas present.
Oh, most likely, yes. There's the rest of the evening.
There is the rest of the evening.
Yes.
You're going to stay with me all day then, Jacqueline?
Oh, I will do.
All right, then.
It's been nice talking to you.
Oh, lovely to speak to you.
Lovely
Take care.
to you. Take care
Bye.
then, Jacqueline. Bye-bye for now.
Aw.
It's always just so nice to have a chat. I mean, if we had our way, it would be great to have all of you here with us, and that's why it's quite nice when Dawn does her workshops. Do remember that if you do want to look into going to one of Dawn's workshops, it's topazcrafts.tv.
.tv is the phase 1 of our new website, so it's all going to be brand spanking new, all singing and dancing. We've got the forum up there, so in the first stage it is there for you.
What about if people don't have that, if they don't have the internet and they want to find out about getting onto your workshops?
Then they need to ring up to the shop, and I need to find out the new line number. If they ring, let me find out. I'll get it from JJ, and we'll give that out a little bit later, shall we? Because I don't want them to block through certain lines.
Because I do forget that sometimes, that some people don't have the internet.
No, they don't have the internet.
Very lax,
but also, you know, many people get frustrated where they come through to the shows and they try to get through to ask me a question, or they might email or send me a letter, and it doesn't always get to me.
Yeah.
So if you want to ask any questions, then please go on that forum and post your questions on Crafting Questions for Dawn, or you can actually email us on that same website as well. But join the forum, it's such good fun. Everybody's there helping each other, advising each other. There's loads of kits ideas. You know, if you're looking for something in particular or you want to know how to do something, it's a whole crafting family. I'm so pleased because they're all really helping each other. It's lovely. So do go on and have a look. Nothing.
And of course, you've got your gallery there as well. If you can make it to have a look onto Dawn's site, then you'll be able to see galleries which will give you further inspiration on what to do with all of your bits and bobs once you get them home.
Yeah, and everybody has photo buckets as well. They all have these little photo buckets on, and it's nice to see there's quite a few old names, familiar names from our forum before on there. And you've been on too, haven't you?
And
You've
I've been having
chatting.
a look at some of those wonderful photo buckets that you're talking about.
I know.
I tell you what, there are some really unbelievably talented people
There are
in the
some
country
fantastic
crafting
people.
today.
I was having a nosy the other day at quite a few. You see, they think I haven't been on. I've been sneaking around, having a look at what you're all saying and what you're all doing, showing JJ what you've been saying about him.
Yes, he's formed his own fan base, hasn't he?
He has got his own little fan club going, yeah. Anyway, what I'm doing here, Catherine, I'm just colouring in all these roses. Then you can see what I'll do next is cut them out, and then this is going to go directly on top of that. This is going to sit on top of here, and the roses separately at the side. So you are building up that 3D effect to create just gorgeous looks.
Sorry, Dawn. So you've got 48 sheets of gold and silver 3D peel-offs. If you were buying them in the shop that Dawn saw in London where they are £1 a sheet, you'd be paying nearly £50 for them. If you bought them in Dawn's shop, sort of upwards of £37, I think it was. 584-268 from QVC, £19.13. Sell-out news on our pearlised cards, I'm afraid. Thank you very much for all of your calls on those. We'll try and get them back as soon as we can. Still to come is our one-time only. That price only valid until the end of this hour. You've got amazing value there. If you've ever been to any arts and crafts shops, then you will know the kind of prices that you can pay just for one sheet of card. But here we've got 100 sheets of coloured card and 100 coordinating papers, 584-550. Now, we were talking about the Topaz website, but of course we at QVC have a fantastic website as well. You can look on there. Let's just have a look at the Topaz one. I thought we were going to have a look at ours. We're looking at yours.
I know.
Look. It's all pink as well, isn't it?
How lovely, yeah.
Oh, she's pretty.
But where's the forum bit? Just you need
at
to
the
look
top
at
to the right a bit.
Top to the right, yeah. And you can hit on the forum. It tells you all about me. It tells you about the events. It tells you about news and reviews. You know, all sorts of different things.
They need
you
to
need
move
to go
to the
over
right.
it. Yeah, they need to move over.
See
to
the bar at the bottom? We just need to push that across to the right. press the right arrow key.
Well, never mind. That's
because it's a wide page. There we go. That bit that says for you
at the top. Go back to the top.
Top right. Top right.
Up. There you go. Forum.
This is like Challenge Annika or something.
Hiya.
It's like a game show as well. High, low, lower.
Now just go down. Crafting questions for Dawn. There we go. There is, you've got
fantastic.
crafting questions there for Dawn and her team, so you can hit on there and you can post your questions, and then one of my team will come back and answer you. And there's Leonie's ATC club. There's lots of things, and Catherine's been on there chatting this week.
I have far too much, actually. I shouldn't spend so much time on there. You just get me talking and I don't stop.
That's why I'm going on incognito.
Yeah, you have to, because otherwise you just get chatting and the hours fly by. It's lovely to see you all enjoying yourselves on there.
It's been fabulous, thank you. Thank you all so much for your support on that too, it's been great.
It really has been fab. Let's take a look at what we've got next for you now. It's the 581, the set of 6 luminous metallic rainbow ink abilities. The item number is 581963, £18.86 is that price. Now these look interesting. It's nice to try different techniques if you've just been doing your stickers and just been doing your stamping. This is
well,
special.
they are fabulous, and you can do lots of different things with them. Now, we've got the luminous metallics ink ability, so we've fabulous colours in here, and we've got the rainbow sponges. Now, this is the rainbow sponge, and these are my inks. Now, the best way, or the best paper to work on is actually gloss or cast-coated cardstock, okay?
Cast-coated?
We call it cast-coated. That's in the trade, that's the name for it. And what we can do is create little motifs like this by actually spinning the design, by sponging the ink abilities on there, by doing zigzags, by little twists, by waves, by corners, and you can also spray water and actually sponge to create fantastic sort of seascape effects too. Now then, let me show you, Catherine. I was hoping I had some white gloss card here, and it looks like I don't.
Nope,
so
here.
I'm going to take the little sponge like this, and you give these a good shake. You need to get this little ball moving around in here, and just pop down at the tip.
A beautiful colour.
And this is dried up.
Oh,
Let me show
there we
it.
go.
There you go. And pop that on there. Now you can paint by brush with these as well, which looks fabulous. Can you see how this is now sinking in? I need to shake
How
this
do you
one.
wash the sponge once it's all dirtied up?
Well, I don't actually wash it, but you can just wash it under the tap.
Okay.
But I don't wash it. I tend to keep it and use the same colours time and time again. And I've overgone that one. That's bleeding. Don't bleed for me, please. There, and the purple over at this end. And then we can put this, and I really wish I'd got some white card to show you. I'm going to use it on this pearl card. And if we use this and we drag, you see, we can do our decorative little rainbow corner. So we can make beautiful little corners. We can also do little patterns, like so, and create background effects. We can do the little twists, those are those little dicky bows there, can you see? So you can just do loads of different patterns or stripes. If I turn this over, you can see how messy it is now at the back.
Something really satisfying about getting your hands dirty from time to time, isn't there?
Oh, I love getting my hands dirty, I have to be honest. And then dragging, we can colorise our cardstock too with it, just by dragging it all the way down. We've got a rainbow effect coming here.
Could you stamp on top of that if you wanted
You can
to?
stamp on top of this here. So play around with that. I just want to show you. Now, we're going to run out of time, but we can actually paint the designs in as well. So we can paint. Can you see on black pearl how fabulous this looks? My brush is a bit shut
So
up.
you need your old makeup brushes.
I do need some old makeup brushes.
They
There we
really
go.
do come in handy. And the pinky and pudgies that you talk about.
Pixies and
like,
pudgies.
Oh, pixies and pudgies. Yeah, those, if you've got spare ones in your makeup palettes, then you can use those as pixies and
Yeah,
pudgies.
but look at that. So it's really beautiful.
Lovely.
And don't forget that spraying with water. You just put lots of blobs on here, spritz it with water, and then use a sea sponge over the top. And you create fabulous effects like this. I know you were running through a few earlier. Use them for
Yeah,
painting.
I love the cat one. Where's that pussycat one?
The little cat one.
Oh, where's it? Let's have a look. Where is she?
There.
Oh, there she is. She's even got a pink bow. Oh, so cute.
Don't forget that dogs too, please. And we've got the tartan effect background there just by dragging across the actual
lovely.
paper on the sponge. And look at that beautiful sponging effects.
Now, the great thing is, do remember that with QVC, you've always got a 30-day no-quibble money-back guarantee, and that means that you can try this out for yourself. It's not something that you're taking a risk with, thinking, what if I don't like it, it'll stay on the shelf forever. Try it out. If you don't like it, you send it back to us within 30 days, and we'll give you your money back. 581963 is the item number, £18.86 is the price. Now, we will have had 8 hours of Dawn Bibby today by the end of today, but what else is coming up? We do have some other shows in between. I've got a 2-hour special show with Michelle Hope. You won't believe the amount of brand new things that I've got to show you in that hour, and in fact, I'm all decked out in Michelle Hope, so if you fancy that, it's going to be coming up in that 2-hour show. 8 o'clock, more paper crafting with Dawn Bibby, and at 9 o'clock, Lee Sands Glam Rocks, and that, again, is a 2-hour special show for all of your beautiful jewellery to get you ready for the party season. Now, what are we moving on to now? Well, we have got something brand new for you. Watch that price drop down. Isn't that fantastic? I love it when it does that. Introductory price for you. We don't do it on absolutely every brand new item, but on a lot of brand new things, we will give you that introductory price, which is lower than the QVC price that it will one day be. 150 of you have gone for this already without seeing it. 584-948. You get 30 sheets of coloured glitter paper for £24.10. This is so special. I love this.
These are beautiful. And that is a really good price, actually, because, you know, they are expensive papers. Now, let me run through these. We've got, first of all, a rainbow paper. That's like aqua. It's like a seascape, isn't it? That's beautiful. Here, this is a fibre paper over the top of a gold mirror sheet.
Oriental, I'm thinking.
I just took the words out of my mouth.
Oh, sorry about that.
It's fine. Here, we've also got the beautiful turquoise with the glitter over the top. We've got embroidered paper. These are all 12-inch by 12-inch approximately. The turquoise glitter over... Do you know, I bought some turquoise shoes and handbag last Christmas to wear, and I've never worn them yet. I haven't been anywhere special enough to wear them.
Oh,
don't get out of... And I have
You're
to
always
say...
here.
Do you know, I've been going since... You know, I've been poorly this year and had problems with my stomach, and I've been going to this Oriental body balancing clinic in Lytham, which is fabulous. And I have to tell you, last week I said on air, I've never been invited to a fancy dress party. Was I with you when I said that?
Yeah, I think
And they invited me, bless them, to a medieval party, and it's when I'm going away for a few days with JJ Christmas shopping, so I can't. But thank you so much for that
Can't you blow
invite.
JJ out?
You and I could go.
Yeah, should we go? Dress up as princesses.
Oh, I've agreed to go away. We're going away for a weekend. Christmas shopping.
But you know, this Christmas party, the Christmas party for QVC this year is the Gold Masquerade Ball.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Can you not get yourself
When
an
is that?
invite? Haven't you had an invite?
I don't. No, they don't invite people like me, I don't think.
Yeah, you know, there's a certain element
No,
we like to keep
before.
out.
I have been before, you cheeky thing. I have been before.
Oh, I love these
So, yeah.
colours.
No,
They're
but
just
I'd love to go to a
aren't
fancy
they?
dress party, but thank you so much for that invite. That was really lovely of
sweet.
you. And there you go. You can see the embroidered paper with the glitter over the top. We've also got this beautiful pearlescent. So cheeky, old Dara. Just, do you know what Wayne just said? He thought we were already at one because Catherine and I are dressed up ready for Christmas. Isn't that cheeky?
I think you should sparkle at every opportunity.
Of course you should.
And you should see what he's wearing.
Yeah. Those leopard skin pants really don't suit you, Wayne.
No, the leopard skin thong's even worse.
And here again, just beautiful paper, the gold metallic effect paper. We've got this wonderful paper here too.
It's
Isn't that
almost
gorgeous?
organza, isn't it?
And then look at the crocodile one too. Look at that.
Wow, that's wild, isn't it?
It isn't that wild. I could see Wayne in that, couldn't you?
Absolutely.
Bit of
Head to
crocodile.
toe, zip up
Crocodile rock.
PVC thingy. Very nice.
Let me show you what we've been making. Now, this is an ATC, OK? Going back to ATC. Leonie doesn't write. She's not been writing on the back of them, the context, so I can't show you how it should be. But this is a little ATC, forever and ever. And she's used them in the paper and cut that out and popped it on there. ATCs are just little works of art that you can swap with other people. You trade them for somebody else's work of art.
Remind me to show you one in just a moment. I've got one from
you must
someone.
do. And then we've got the decorative paper here behind. Again, we've used the paper with some of our other QVC kits. Again, just matting and layering up. Look at the paper down there at the side too.
Lovely.
And look, isn't that fabulous? Let's have a look at your ATC.
Yes, Pearlie from your forum.
Okay.
Her real name's Mel. She said that she had sent this to me ages ago. I had gone searching around, searching everywhere, and suddenly, underneath a pile of cards, I found this in an envelope unopened. So thank you so much for sending that through to me. She knows how much I love my puddy cats.
Oh, that's lovely.
Just adore
That's
it.
really
She's
nice.
got her details on the back as well, so that's really nice. So you can keep in touch with other crafters when you do a card swap with these.
There's
as well.
actually on the ATC section, Leonie does have an ATC club where you can swap, but a lot of people on that ATC section are swapping with each other. So it's all about learning from each other, swapping ideas. So it's a great thing to do. And as I say, we'll be doing that up in Oswestry Mills this weekend. Come and meet me and my girls.
It's fab for using up those little scrappy bits and bobs. I need to ask you where you store your little scraps. Do you keep them with the papers that they come from?
I like to, if I can, keep them in packs because then it's easier to actually go back and find the coordinates to go with it. But then we do have bits boxes too.
That's a good idea. Keep a bits box.
Keep the bits box so you can use them. But I prefer them at home. I have them with the same thing. Now, these were from today's special value, so I'm dreadfully sorry, but if you buy this paper kit, you can then use them together. One of our little 3D flowers in the centre, and I could do with an adhesive stone, Catherine. We're looking round, and
I knew exactly what you're thinking.
JJ snaffled them all. He's hidden them because they've sold out.
Oh, that naughty little snaffler that JJ is. But this is really beautiful, this collection. If you can afford to go for these today, I really would, because you won't be disappointed. They're beautiful. 584-948. And thanks again, Pearlie, for my ATC. I'm glad I finally found that. OK, we are moving on, and we have got 250 hammer finish, which means they have a raised texture to them, cards with envelopes, £31.60, and they are an introductory price of £31.60p. Oh, I just said that, didn't I? They're in a choice of ivory or white. The madness is spreading, isn't it, today?
It's one of those days. Always this one crafts in the building. Now, the card I've just made, actually, this is hammer, and can you see this texture? It's like somebody's taken a hammer and knocked all over and indented into it. It does give it a really nice professional finish. It looks expensive. Yeah, very upmarket, very classy. So it's a really nice finish to it. So you have got a choice in here of the ivory or the white, and perhaps if we just put those two together, you can see the difference. So it's a really nice soft ivory. It's not a creamy cream, it's a nice soft cream.
Very
and
bridal.
Then you've got, yeah, it's very bridal. Now, the whole point of these kits is if you are making cards in bulk, and I didn't ask Rena, my sister, the price on them. Oh, I keep forgetting. I know that they are much more expensive. The hammer is much more expensive. You do get envelopes with them too. We have got the different sizes, and you're getting 250, I think it's 5 designs, 50 of each of them. So if you're doing a wedding invitations, and you could do your table setting, you could do an order of service, you could do a menu, you could do a thank you card and an invitation card here. You've got 5 different options. So we've got the little card, we have our standard A6, we have our square card, we also have a tall card, and we have the very, very big card too. And they are perfect for you to use for so many different things with those 2 colour choices.
And you made all of your own wedding stationery, didn't you?
I did. Well, Leona helped me at the time, but we did, yeah, definitely.
See, it's a lot more affordable to do it that way, and plus it gives you the personal touch, so I'd encourage you to go for these. It'd be really lovely. No one's going to throw them away.
Any parties?
Really beautiful. Yeah, any parties.
Or just
New Year's
Christmas
parties.
Cards.
Anything. 584-430 is the item number for that, if you'd like to go for it. And £31.60 is the price in ivory or the white. Now we're moving on to a set which is just gorgeous. It's the birthday cards, football and striped stamps. It is brand new today. It was brought to us to go with the today's special value. And we've got fewer than 150 of these in stock. And I have to share with you once again that card that made us chuckle so much in the wee small hours of this morning. I had to bring it to you and show it to you because I actually had an email today from a lovely lady called Kay who said that this has actually given her the inspiration to do her hen party invites. Isn't that sweet? You can see why it made us laugh, and you can see why she's choosing that. But yes, the footballs that are in the middle of the circles actually came from this kit.
They certainly did. Now then, this is great for guys. If you bought today's special value and you paid close attention to it, you would know that these particular stamps, apart from the football, were featured in the designs on the paper, on the peel-off stickers, on various things. So we've got Have a Great Time with the camper van. We've also got the stripe, the distressed stripes. We've got the Happy Birthday. And we've also got the Happy Birthday background and the little football too up here.
I love that camper van.
So really great stamps.
That's the best. I need that.
Isn't it great? And just to show you really quickly, I'm going to show you a few of the cards that we've made. So just fabulous cards here. Do them in multicolour. We've used them on the inside of here. And also, let me grab these. I'm so sorry. Chaos, chaos, chaos. Happy Birthday behind a topper. Our little camper van there again. The Happy Birthday background and our little sports car.
And remember, if you did want to make a card like this, then you could also do that as well. If you would like to go for this, then it's very easy to place your order. 0800 50 40 35 85 142. The set of 5 birthday cards, football and striped stamps, £14.81. Not many left of those. Now, if you're wondering what else is coming up this afternoon, then we will let you have a look just now. Make sure that you do stay with us, and we've got a lot more still to show you as we enter into the final portion of the hour.
Here's one of Wednesday's hot picks. Celebrate the coming year with the limited edition Classic Blonde 2007 Year Bear from Steiff. Brand new today, he's introductory priced at £102.24. Made from the finest curly blonde mohair, this cute character has hand-finished features and is part of a limited run of just 1,500. Catch him in the Steiff Winter Wonderland, Wednesday at 7 p.m.
Michelle Hope's designs are to suit women of all ages for all lifestyles, placing a firm emphasis on comfort and convenience as well as elegance and modern sophistication. Make the most of this season's creations by Michelle Hope here on QVC.
A very special piece of music for something very special right now. Now, our today's special value sold out earlier today. Supposed to last from midnight until midnight. One very special item that we feature every single day. Now, one-time onlys don't come along every single day. They only come along if the today's special value sells out. And the stipulation with the price is the fact that you can only get it for the duration of the show in which it appears, as opposed to with the today's special value having it available for 24 hours. So it was only been available for 60 minutes, this one. And you've got this price now for around about 10 more minutes. So it's $19.96. And you're getting 100 sheets of coloured card with 100 coordinating papers, 584, 550, and 700 of you have gone for this already.
Well, I'm just trying to fathom out what we've got here exactly, because as we know, as OTOs come to me, they can be thrown at me just when TSV sold out. So this is fabulous, though. First of all, this is paper, Catherine, but look, it's two-sided paper. So we've got purple on one side
nice weight,
and the
isn't it?
lilac on the other. It's a lovely paper. We've also got green, so we've got a Christmas green on one side and then the mintier green on the other. We've then got our pink and a very rich pink on the other side. That's beautiful. We've got yellow here too, and a bright yellow on the other side. We've also got orange here and a brighter orange on the other side. Can I give you those? And then if I pass these to you, I give you that
phone
one,
lines
and
are
I'll
going
put them
absolutely bonkers for these at the moment. So if you do want to get yours,
So the
you will
grey
have
with the
to be
grey,
quick.
the blue, that's lovely. The blue with the pale blue. Oh, red with peach.
Oh, I like
and then
that.
down here at the bottom, we've got a brownie colour with a beige. That's lovely. Now, this is the
almost
paperweight
bronzy.
there.
Lovely.
Yeah, it's very nice. That's our paperweight. And then you've also got the cardstock. And the cardstock, this is a heavy one. I'm not quite sure on the gram of this, but it feels probably maybe 180.
You can sort of hear it, can't
Yeah,
you?
it's quite a good gram.
Amazing.
And in here, again, we have got very, very similar colours. And again, you have got that two-tone effect. So lovely. So again, for cut work, for lasso work, for anything like that, it would be perfect.
Oh, lovely.
Now, the benefits of having the full-size sheet, of course, is that you could cut it down to whatever size you like. So if we can just... I've got you some bits here to play with if you
have
wanted
you?
to. Yeah.
Thank you.
And then what we can do, if we have our Fiskus paper trimmer, which is my favourite paper trimmer, we actually have a little A5 cutter. And people always ask me about cutting paper to size. But you actually have a little extender bar and it tells you A5. So A5 is our standard card size. So we just cut that down.
okay.
And then we have two options. We can fold this way, which is our standard size there. And look at, it's beautiful. We've got the inside now. And that one we can fold the other way. So we can have a tall, slim card. So we've got the two options just from cutting that down.
I love that two-tonality. Isn't that fantastic? I don't
really
think this
nice.
is going to last, you know. It's so busy.
No,
right
I don't think so. Well, let's see what our Leonie's just whipped up in the back room. Sweet! She's done a little ATC, again, a little heart ATC, and put a little dotty bow around it. Also, a nice tall card, and she's done a folded corner here, which is really pretty, with that glitter paper as well.
Limited stock now.
3D peel-offs there, and we've put a little tab onto here as well, so that can open up that way.
Now, limited stock means that over 90% of the stock that we brought in, especially for this show, has already sold out, so there's less than 10% left up for grabs. Oh, I love that two-tones. It's so nice.
The two-tones, well, you can use one on the inside, obviously one on the inside, but then take that paper and use it on top of the card too.
Never waste
to give
any.
it different. Don't waste anything. Keep all your bits. And then let's have a go. Have we time to make a quick card, do you think, or not?
Well, we can always try.
We'll try. OK, what we've done here is cut the little card up, and folded back. So made a little card, okay, but folded back a front section of it. So it's brought the pink, the paler pink, onto the front side too. Perhaps you can help me and put some 3D foam onto some of my little bits. I've got a stray adhesive down there.
Fewer than 100 of these now remain. We had a lot more than that to begin with, have to tell
And I'm
you.
going to pop that on there. And this on here. And then we've turned the paper over, so we've got the paler pink and the bright pink here too. And pop that down there. And that's the wrong way round. We've cut the mat the other way. Well done, Dawn. Pop that onto there, like so.
See, she is human.
And then on here. And our 3D on top.
And then there
Thank
we
you.
go. Oh, it's just sold out, but you have to see what Dawn's actually created here because it's really lovely. Well done if you managed to get hold of that. Sorry that there wasn't enough to go around. We really hope that there would be. If you were disappointed with that, we will be able to have a look at everything that we have been looking at in the hour. So there might be some other things that you'd like to see. Now, we'll just take you back through all those other things that we've been looking at over the last 60 minutes. We have the set of 3 Brilliance ink pads and embossing powders, £21.36. Remember, you're getting 3 pots of embossing powders and the 3 pads there, and they're raised ones as well. And we've got 48 sheets of gold and silver 3D peel-off stickers to create a decoupage effect. If you would like to, you don't have to, you can use some of them on their own. £19.13, 584268. That really is exceptional value. And this is really unusual. It's great to try different techniques, and we allow you to here at QVC with our 30-day money-back guarantee. £18.86 for the set of 6 luminous metallic rainbow ink abilities, 581963. I adore this paper kit. It's so gorgeous. It's really just sensationally sparkly. 584948, and you have 30 sheets for £24.10. Now, these are beautiful for any occasion, but especially if you're planning a wedding, a christening, anything like that you'd normally pay a lot of money for the stationery, make it yourself. And 584247, this was our hot pick in this hour. The reason why it was called a hot pick is because it was so popular last time we brought it to air. It sold out. It's only just back in stock at £15.66. We spoke to Jacqueline.
We did
Didn't we, when we were having a
Jacqueline.
look at this, and she went for these.
Yeah, she did. And this is a really pretty kit. You've got 2 stamp sets. These are just some of the finished cards, and they are gorgeous. We've got beautiful butterflies in here. We have sunflowers. We've got roses. That's really pretty. We've got the little watering can with all the garden tools in there. Tiny little flowers. We've also got messages and some borders. Let me just show you quickly one more time.
These are a lovely
The
gift
actual
idea.
images.
They
They
look so
are.
nice in the package.
You can see we've got the little flourishes at the top, different roses. We've got thoughtful, thank you, best wishes, unforgettable, always and forever, let love bloom, trust, fragrance, the little border, the sunflower, extra little floral designs. Then we also have butterflies, dragonfly.
There is detailing on that dragonfly is just amazing.
Beautiful. And just gorgeous, gorgeous images. All of those stamps for that incredible price of £15.66.
And of course you can store them so easily it works out at 58p per image. Unbelievable. 584247, £15.66. Now remember to go on to Dawn's forum if you've got the internet. It's topazcrafts.tv with the W's in front of it. And of course you can go on to qvcuk.com and have a look at all the things that we've featured since midnight. So you can watch the video centre, watch the products so that you can see how they're used. Dawn, thank you so much.
Thank you.
It's been lovely.
Back at 8 o'clock.
Lovely, and I'm back in a few minutes. I'll see you then.